Thank you for tuning in to Omega TV UK. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Today is going to be wow. The topic is, why do people cheat? And today's program, I'm dedicating it to my sweet mother, my beautiful queen, the June queen, Auntie Olivia Opomposu. Hello, mommy. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm wishing you all the best. Continue to look gorgeous and beautiful and, woman of God, everything. You are a full package. We love you and we appreciate you a lot. Can someone give a compliment or some adjective for me? What do you think?
We wish our dear mother a very happy birthday and a splendid year ahead. May the good God help her. She is an amazing woman, a former Miss Ghana. What more can we say? Exactly. Married to our own daddy. What more can we say?
100%, 100%. Do you know what, Queen, you want adjective?
Yeah.
The only thing I could say,
yes.
Look at her lips, look at her face, look at her legs. Just look at our mum. All we can say is, she is lovely.
Lovely.
She is what we want to aspire to.
Yes.
She is intelligent, a woman with integrity, a woman with confidence, a woman with courage, a woman that we can learn from. And she educates for all of us. It's not just your mother, she's our mother too. A woman with vision, a woman that has everything that I, Grace, want to be.
Oh, thank you so
She's a Mother Ghana
so
then.
much.
Exactly.
She's Mother Ghana.
Oh, everything. Not Mother Ghana, Mother UK too.
Mother UK.
Look at her.
Mother of the world.
She underpins everything that any woman wants to be.
Thank you so much. On that note, we wish her a
Happy
birthday. We love you.
We love you.
Right. Let's hit the nail on the clock. Today's topic is wow. I have my godfather here. Yes. My lovely, lovely boss. God bless you. I really appreciate you a lot. You don't know, but let me tell you.
Amen.
Thank you so much for everything.
We also thank you. We thank you, everyone. And we thank our viewers as well.
We thank you, our viewers. It's not time with Queen Harriet. It's not for only me. It's for everybody. So tune in. And today we're going to open the lines and everything. If you can bring your suggestions, your comment, everything, and then you see us, go through. Let's do this together and let us enjoy. I'm your host, Queen Harriet. And then I have lovely, great Miss Enchi.
Miss Enchi back up for everyone.
Grace, and I say Miss Enchi.
Oh.
She's a teacher, Yes. I love her so much, and I know
I love you too, Queen. Sisterhood is keep building. Livelihood.
Yes.
We make it together, we win together.
That's right.
Build strong foundation together.
Thank you so much.
Underpinning the love.
And also for Mommy Juliana, she said, tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend that Time with Queen Harriet is on Omega TV UK. Channel 7 on Sky TV. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Why do people cheat? That's our topic for today.
Channel 7 on Sky TV.
The topic is
Live on Facebook and
why do people cheat? I'm going to ask my godfather first. Why do people cheat?
This is a very big question. Why people cheat? It's a test of time. Rock of ages. That has been there for years. It has made many, and it has also bring many people down. It's an area where some people have control, some people don't have control. Someone was asking me if culture even will come into it. Why people cheat. our upbringing comes in. You know, some people, they grew up with low self-esteem, low self-confidence. So someone who is not able to even say no to anything. Are you a woman or a man that always is on the go, that you don't know where you are heading to? Then this topic is for you. Why people cheat? I think family values comes to it. The way we've been brought up, you know, depending on what family you come from. You know, your parents' lifestyle. Parents who teach their children to learn and to lie. Parents who don't lead by example. You know, where your children see you, their mother kissing their dad's driver, an uncle who you sharing a bed with, they might grow up with that mentality, you know, to do that. A number of factors come in: people's self-esteem, confidence, lifestyle. You know, you're working with people, and in Ghana, for example, they will only give you a job when they can do something with them. So that cheating comes in. But your lifestyle, the sort of people you hang out with, what is they want? What is the motivation? Someone motivation might be money that makes them go and cheat. Some people, they don't ever get satisfied. Some people, they are living, they say, someone was telling me they're living with a terror. So they describe their partner, a husband, as a terror. Someone describing their wife as a terror. Mm-hmm. You know, someone was telling me that you can give this man 100 women, they will still give them the whole world, the most beautiful woman in the world. They will still go and look outside. So is this something to do with people mental health and emotional well-being that makes them go along that line? Does mental health come in here? Because I know people who they might have about, they have their wives, they have this girl there, that girl there, that girl there. But when you go to their house, their wife or their partner is giving them everything that they, you know, that a man can wish for or a woman can wish for, but they go and cheat. But something has also come up in the 21st century. Before, most people used to think it's only the men who will go out and cheat. But now women are doing it too. Women are doing it. Some are saying that, you know what, friends with benefits and other things, their husband, their partner has suddenly got ill. So they decided that, oh, if they are ill and they can't do what they're supposed to do for them in terms of getting satisfaction or sexual satisfaction, they decided to go along that route. So it's a number of factors that can bring that. But, you know, it's a test of time. You sitting there knowing that you have a beautiful wife, you have a beautiful husband, but you're still going out to do all these things. What, you know, what is the motivation of that? If you know you have a problem at home, why can't communication at home? Some people, they are not happy in their own house. They are not happy with their partners. But the question that comes in is that, do we meet? Do we choose people in terms of for better, for worse? Jekyll and Hyde, where one is saying that, oh, me, I'm considering my wife. You know, she's not my type. Then another person is saying that, oh, this man, I'm just considering him. He's not my type. So the woman is saying the man is not her type. The man is saying the woman is not her type. They are just doing favor. How do you move forward? So the motivation of cheating could be money, influenced by money. It could be influenced by mental health difficulties. People who have those difficulties, they never get satisfied. So they want, some people also do it for fame. They think that making friends is a way of this. They don't know how to say no because they lack that self-esteem. So a number of factors come in. I would say it's a multiple of factors, you know. So when we bring in our children, I think it's an area we need to look for, that are they confident enough to say no to certain things.
Godfather, if I don't stop you, Mr. Kula, you're going to say everything, and then we will finish.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
So, Miss Anchi, we say, why one cheat in a happy relationship? Do people cheat out of anger or a desire to get revenge, or it's a mental problem? If you discover that your partner whom you trust is cheating on you, what would you do?
What would I do if my partner is cheating?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know what I would do, to be honest, because there's many factors.
Okay.
There's things that we do as human beings that we don't understand ourselves.
Okay.
For example, you get with a man right from the beginning, you look good. Every time you see him, you want to do your hair, you want to do your nails, you want to do everything to attract them.
Okay.
But few months down the line, you then stop everything. Then the man will decide, hey, look at the girl I met, look at the woman I met. She did everything to capture my attention, but now she's not doing it anymore, especially when there's children involved. So the woman will then make excuse and say, oh, I need to take care of the kids, I need to do this, I don't have time for that. The way you got them is the way you need to sustain to keep them.
Oh, wow.
That's how you do it. If it was the sexual attraction, you need to keep the sexual attraction going. If it was the intelligence, you need to keep the intelligence going. Some women will get lazy. Even cleaning the home will become an issue. The man saw you and came into your home clean. Why are you slacking now? You keep that going. So of course he's going to look somewhere else. You know, I don't condone thinking that's right, but how you met them, how you got them, is how you sustain them.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Miss Angie. She said how you got them is how you should sustain them. You should do what you do.
Yes.
Continue to do what you are doing.
Exactly.
And keep the relationship
Exactly.
going.
Even the simple thing as even kissing. How you first kissed is how you go on to kissing.
But
you explore.
But do people have that patience to say that if you see your partner on the act, like you were saying, if you see them on the act, some people even have lost their life because of that.
Yeah.
If you see them on the act, what do we do?
You mean when you but if you sustain them, they wouldn't go out and cheat. That's my point.
It's very difficult.
No.
Even Clinton, what didn't President Clinton have in this world?
That's what I'm saying. The way you got them is how you have to sustain them. Like I was saying, he first saw you, you look gorgeous, you look elegant, even your intelligence might have captured them. But once you got him, if you, I've got the guy already, I don't need to do anything. That's wrong. You keep that intelligence, you keep that where you are.
But people, Princess Diana, I mean, we can use a lot of examples that has come up in this world where they have everything. In Ghana, you know, the man is giving everything to their wife. The next thing, the driver is pregnant with her.
No, that's what you think. But what happens within the home before he got to the driver? Before she got to the driver?
Some people...
Was you able to sustain it?
This is why we were talking about mental health.
Even the simple things like... Exactly.
No, but some people get that. Some people, they are saying that they get everything, but they still go out and cheat. Most men have a beautiful wife at home. The wife gives them everything. However, they still go out and cheat.
It's how you got them, is how you have to sustain them.
Is it easy to do that? It's not a book principle.
It's not a book. It's not easy, and it's not a book. Nobody tells you when you are born there's a book there you need to read about cheating, or there's a book where you keep a man. But it's your mentality and mindset. Okay? You got a man, this man, I saw him, he was sexy, he was attractive, he's intelligent, he's giving me what I want. So to sustain him, you need to make sure that attraction that you both felt, you keep it that way.
But doesn't always go that way, because every man,
you grow. Both of you will grow, but then you still have to capture that together.
So if this man is a married man, how do you know?
If this man
is in relationship, how are you gonna know?
If that man cares deeply about you, he will tell you what his situation is.
But every man have a way. I mean, when they meet woman, it's what is in their head. The motive, the thing is, no woman knows who is going to marry them.
No.
Because you know why? You might even be thinking that what you're thinking, I will sustain him, I will do this. But in the end, the person will still dump you.
No. Listen, they can do that. And you're asking me, how would I know if they are married?
Yes. Because some people will lie.
You, as a woman, you know if the man is serious about you.
How?
You know, because the connection between both of you. When the guy cannot live without you, you know.
I don't think.
Listen, he can go for 10 years. He can go for 1 month. But the minute that person hears your name, he hears your voice, trust me, that man will come back.
Okay. Would you take a man that has been with you and then gone and come back? Would you take that person?
Gone as in cheating or gone as he want to experiment?
But if I mean, which one do you say? What is the difference between experiment and cheating? Cheating is cheating. Mm-hmm. Most people even don't know why they cheat. Mm-hmm. Because I was talking to a guy and he some time ago, it's been about 7 months. And he's been in a relationship. He's been with about 15 different women. Mm. And apart from that, he has also married about 7 times. 15 aside, and he's also married 7 times.
He doesn't know.
And he's still living, he's still single. And now this person, he's working with a woman, you see another woman, he will turn.
Of course.
This is the kind of person that this is why I was saying that low self-esteem, confidence issue.
Yeah, but then you build together in a relationship. For me, if I meet a man and I know his caliber, yeah, and I know the way he is, I know his integrity, I know I can talk to him about his future. It's not always about the looks. It's not always about the physical attraction. But you need to dive into what he's on this earth for the purpose of.
I feel that if someone decide to cheat, they will cheat irrespective of that. Yeah. Irrespective of whatever woman they have. If a man decided to cheat, they will cheat. The commitment is what makes some of them will be hesitant. Because if you're a woman who can commit a man in a lot of things, in a lot of areas, then that commitment, that having family values, being able, because you talking about going along different lines, that values may help that woman to be able to build together. But for someone not to cheat, I think is in them that you have to, not you building it, but they themselves want to do it. Somebody was saying that they can say they and their partners, they will never separate. Haven't you met men who will say, yeah, I have been with this woman for 50 years and nothing will separate us, yeah, and nothing separate them, yeah, because the man and the woman have made themselves as a commitment to do that. Yeah. But irrespective of you saying that we're building together, people buy houses for them. They build. But the man go and sleep with a house girl. Yeah. Yeah. What makes one do that? Because that communication is not there.
That's why I said you need, the way you got them is the way you need to sustain them. They will sustain. You got him. He gravitated to you. You gravitated to him. You need to make sure the way you got them is the way you need to keep them. If you capture them, there's no way he's going to go and look at a house girl. Come on.
This one.
Miss Century, let me come in. Miss Century says if we capture them, they won't look at anywhere. Not a house girl. Because, okay. If you just join us, here is Omega TV UK. We are live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can find us on Channel 7 Sky TV. What are we talking about? We're talking about cheating. Why do people cheat? You see a man with a beautiful woman, and then still they will go around and cheat. You see a woman with a handsome man, and they will still cheat. Why do people cheat? That's why we are here. So if you are joining us, welcome, and we are going to put the light on very soon, so you can bring your suggestions, and then, let us have fun. Why do people cheat? I
mean, sometimes people may have a partner who
Godfather,
are not
asking you, Mr. Kula, would you date a married woman?
I mean, this is where the values I was talking about comes in. Because some people will feel that they are Christians, they have some values in life, some principle in life that they won't do it. People have even discussed these things with me.
Yeah, but
in
you
terms
haven't
of
answered the question. I said
no, I won't do it.
Okay.
But I have friends who have also experienced it. They met women who they feel that they are in a relationship, married or in a relationship, but still the closeness is too much for them.
Okay.
You know, I have someone who said that he went on a holiday. His friend's partner was there. The friend went to work, and the woman action in the house was very uncomfortable. He decided to leave, but not many people will leave. Some men will stay, and whatever will happen. That day will be that day for them. So the whole thing is, it depends on values.
Okay.
Even today, someone was saying to me that he met some woman. He's saying that the husband is sick, had a stroke, and the woman is even willing to pay him. But why? What makes people do that? That they want to do it is all values. But I won't do it. It depends on your upbringing and the principles you have in life. Because if you were a Christian, you would say, hey, you know, this one, there is things that have been mentioned in the Bible that you feel is not. So your values will determine. But someone who don't believe in God in the 80s, they don't have that values. So if a woman is even married, even if you have not proposed, they will chase them. Okay. You know. But the way people treat their wives and or their husbands will also determine that. Yeah. Because if the person is not happy at home, yeah, they will go out and they want to do it. But some men, I have to say, I'm a man too. Some men use it as an excuse. They will tell some women that they are have an argument at home and they are not talking to their wives and this and that, and then the women will fall for it. But then later on, the truth will come out because they are just cheaters. They just born to cheat, and they don't know the difference between. Because this story is a true example of it.
Scenario. Yeah.
Yes, it's a true one. This man went and met this woman. The woman have 2 boys, and their boys also in their 20s. They also have a girlfriend. So this man, when he went to the house, he also met 2 other women. That means his partner, the partner that he met, and the partner's children in relationship with 2 other women. He managed to become friends with them. He took all of them away and left them. He took the 2 and ran with them and left and left this mother in the house. So the mother was grieving and his 2 children were grieving because this man, to him, he is what? A male whore, or what? How do you describe them? He will do anything. It's a mental health problem. And the next thing, every house he goes, he will do the same thing. Irrespective of if you are a mother-in-law, you are auntie, you are whatever you are, they won't say no to anything. So some people, they don't care whatever is there. Their values, and I think is your discipline. What would you say?
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to say hello to my daddy, Honorable Oponfosu. Daddy, greetings. Wherever you are, I'm saying hello and I love you. Dakwabna Maggie, I love you too much. Pastor Ohene Kwachi, Harvest of Blessing Ministry International. God bless you so far. Thank you so much. In case you are just joining us, why are we here? We're talking about cheating. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Yes, your host is Queen Harriet. Time with Queen Harriet, Omega TV UK. Miss Enche, do you think relationships are based on such thing as Mr. Right or Mrs. Right?
There's never such thing as Mr. Right or Mrs. Right.
You sure?
I don't believe in Mr. Right or Mrs. Right.
You know, the reason why I'm asking that, some people want, like, I want a perfect gentleman.
There isn't.
I want a perfect woman.
There isn't.
So, okay.
There's times where, sorry to say, you might meet somebody.
Okay.
that is they are above you or you are above them. Sorry to say, maybe your education level is above them,
Okay.
or even your integrity is above them.
Okay.
And together, you can conquer the universe together. You mold each other as one. There may be things about me that I am not perfection on, and there'll be things about him that he's not perfection on. But you show each other what's right and what's wrong. You learn from each other. You educate each other. So sitting down and thinking, oh, today I'm gonna go
That
and
is
meet.
if the person is willing.
100.
Yeah?
I was just about to get to
Yeah,
that.
okay.
As you said it, that's if the person is willing.
Yeah.
You have to be on the same page. You can't be on chapter 1 and he's on chapter 10. That's never gonna work. In that scenario, you need to reassess yourself, reassess the relationship, and then you decide what's best for both of you. Whether you're going to chase him or mold him, or you think that you can come together and mold each other. But there's no such thing as Mr. Right.
Mr. Kula, what would you add to it?
Yeah, I think it's a very difficult question. I mean, if you want to like to repeat it again for me, please.
Okay. I just said, is there anything, such thing, called Mr. Right or Mrs. Right? Because, you know, some people
Yes.
want perfection. They just, these days,
Yes.
people want, you know, if you are
So-
going for someone, some people want someone who has a work, who is education level. They want, you understand?
Wealthy, the money, the car.
Yeah. Like, some people want a woman who is has a baby. They don't mind if you have a house, they can live with you and all
Yeah,
that.
they want somebody
I
with
just
a
think-
house,
there,
with a
I
car.
think to me, yes,
Yeah.
some people are lucky in life to meet the right people in their life, and they also can meet wrong people in their life. And as you live, if they are open,
So, do you want to say yes? There's Mr. Right and
yes,
Mrs. Right?
there is. I mean, I believe that you meet the right person. The person is submissive, very understanding, and they have a heart of forgiveness, and they also have this love in them. Such relationships don't break down. You know, when you meet the right person, they are very reasonable. They live according to their means. They won't push you to do things that will give you blood pressure for you to die early in your life.
Okay.
They are very understanding. There is if we look in the before the 21st century, or even we look at our parents, the way they were very understanding in relationship, you know, were they able to train their children the same way? You know, every man, some men take pride of it to say that I have lived with my partner for 29 years, 30 years, we never argue. We never do things. We have this understanding. They gel together. That is there. When you meet a woman like that, as a man, you live long in your life. When a man meet a woman, also meet a man like that, they live long. The husband come home or the boyfriend come home, they don't mind to cook. They don't mind you cook or not.
Things together.
That's it. They don't mind you have cooked or whatever you have done. They are happy with it. They respect.
Even if it's salty.
They respect, yes. And the the respect they give you is unbelievable. I mean, these days, it's so difficult to have someone who respect. Respect builds a family.
Okay.
A woman who take pride of their partners. Also, some of them, they go out and they speak bad about them. Oh, and they will speak all sort of things about them. And you know what the thing is, they won't even bring any ideas of this. They work together. I've seen someone who came with nothing, but now have the world because of the sort of woman they have. And they are there. But it seems that when you go out and the moment you start talking to them, you need to sense these things. You need to, don't look at the materialistic world. Men who goes out and want to be giving money to all these women who they are after, it doesn't last. It's just for a thing. They may do it for a time and then after they don't. So a sensible woman will say, please calm down. This is what we want. You know, I want us to save money to buy a house. I know that you don't have a car. They want to work with you. But these days, in the 21st century, you meet people everybody want to go their own way. How can you be living with a man in the same house and everybody want to go their own way? It's very difficult. You know, I'm giving you an example recently. Yeah, a young person, I mean, he's only 26 years old. And he met this woman. He likes the woman so much. They met at uni. So it's like love at first sight, which is blossoming and, you know, flowing and growing. But one day, unfortunately for them, me, Kofi, I visited the house with the family. The boy was there. But when I see that girl, you know, sometimes, you know, going out with people from different culture, and it happens to us as well. Even within our own Ghana, we have different dialects and different. So the girl was talking to someone, and I feel that it seems like it was her mom. She was very controlling. When you go out, make sure you do this. You know when your phone, when you are talking, but people can still hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the boy did not pay attention there. But I paid that attention. So before they went out, I said to the boy, you know, when you go out to the restaurant, I want you to do a test. He said, Uncle, what test is that? I said, the girl didn't hear me. I said, when you go, tell the woman you left your wallet at home and let's see what will happen. He said, Uncle, why? And I said, you do it. I just want to see something. What's going to happen? He said, okay. So parents who are watching this, I want you to pay attention to some sensible things that your children go through that you might not even know.
Yeah.
This woman is a gold digger. The moment I met, I know she's a gold digger. She and her family, they will drain that boy completely. And I know it has happened to a lot of young people. So they went to a restaurant, they were there, they eat for about, I think it came to about, he said it was 75 pounds, something like that. And he told the woman that, oh, sorry, the woman is a lawyer. She's a lawyer. For Christ's sake, she's working and earning a lot of money. So you are going out with your boy. Both of you are young, the same similar age. And if he say he left his wallet, the woman got annoyed. Call her mom. Her mom said, these Ghanaians, you don't know them. I told you, these Ghanaians, you are finished. So she just went on her phone, called Uber. You wouldn't even sit on the boy's car. Call Uber and say, useless this.
Wow.
You come in, you don't take money. You should make sure you take money and walk out. You see, it's not, this is a test of time. How many people, you know, this woman just called Uber and left this boy there. So the boy come and say, Uncle, you are a magician. And I say, yes. If you did take this to your relationship, this is what would have happened in that house.
But not everybody is the same.
But I'm not saying it will happen that way.
I hear you, but not everyone.
But how many people, not only women and men, how many people goes out and they want to spend their money? So my friend was saying to me, he's been out with his woman for about 10 years. He's never even buy KFC for him to eat.
No.
Everything he has to pay every day.
I think, do you know what it is? It's the mentality and how you grew up. If I went on a date, no disrespect to any man, I know I'm going to carry my purse. Right? I'm not thinking, and I'm not a fool. Let's get this right. I'm not thinking that the guy has to pay. It works both ways.
Okay.
But some girls, they like to take advantage.
Yeah, that's the way that was happening.
But as a woman, if you know you are secure in who you are and what you are, you would not let a man just take care of that bill. The second date, okay, you split the bill the first day. The second date, maybe you or him will pay. But I think the olden days have been like the guy only has to pay. No, I don't agree with that.
There's a lot of our women like that.
Yeah,
that they think that the man have to do everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's how your upbringing and your own integrity as a woman. Some people watching this, or even some people thinking, oh, what's Grace talking about? You need to show them you're your own. You stand on your own.
Independent woman.
Your own boss.
Exactly, your own boss.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for you. Oh, okay, you need to buy me this handbag. You need to buy me this lipstick. No. When you came, I had my own. If you're going to build on it, then we build on it. If you're kicking me out of your house, I already have my house. What are you talking about? If you're going to pay for £5 KFC for me, Grace is going to the shard. No. So it's who you are and how you respect yourself as a
Do
woman.
you think that our upbringing back home, whereby men have to do everything for a woman, even have led to many men dying early? You know, because when you look at statistics, in these days, you know, men, we going like water, because some people, the pressure on them is unbelievable, and you got to a stage that then you just break them, boom, you know.
But I've met some ladies in Ghana where their husband has given them a portion of money that they have invested in. You must be a fool not to get money and invest in that. You see? Because you think, okay, I don't have any children of this man, but I want to have children of him. But to sustain him or to keep our relationship going, the love, that money he's giving me, I need to brand myself.
What about those who don't have to give? What is going to happen to those who don't have to give? They don't even have the money to give you.
If you don't have to give, then you have to then make a way.
Let's come back to cheating.
Yes, this is where the cheating comes.
Cheat? Grace, let me ask you. If you see your mom cheat with your male friend, what would you do?
For one, my mom would never do that. For two,
but let's face the
let's just say for fact.
Yeah, for fact.
For fact,
Yes.
if my mom cheats with one of my male friends, and I have a lot of male friends,
You kill him.
I won't kill the guy, I'll kill my mom.
Why?
Because, for one, what does he have? Or what attracts you for you to think that this is the guy I'm going to cheat with? To even take off your clothes off. What's so good about, no disrespect to men, but what's so good about him? My mom is 50 plus. My male friends are, let's say, 30, 40s, whatever. What are you going to gain from him that you can gain from your husband? Is it the sex? Is it the money? Is it the car? Is it the house?
You know, it happens.
It can happen. But as a grown woman, the whole respect you have gained over your years, you have just degraded yourself.
Yeah.
Me, Grace, and she will never sleep with a young guy like my son's friend. Hey, no way. You need to have that level of respect for yourself to be able to stand as a woman. So if I ask for my mom cheating with one of my friends,
the men are
listen, I've seen it. It happens.
Sugar mummies. And
It's the money.
Yeah.
It's the money.
So if your mom
And you know, the
is
moms
giving-
are even looking young. My mom looks younger than me.
If
And
your
she's
mom
50
is
plus.
giving your male friend, you know, money, and then she keep on giving him money, and then they end up in bed, and what would you do?
What would I do? I would disown my mother. I'm not going to lie. Because I feel like you have disappointed me. You have disappointed dad. You have shamed our family. And it's not even about the embarrassment. It's about the loyalty that you have. The loyalty you have for your children and your husband and your family. For you to sleep with my friend, that's a cut-off.
Godfather, what would you add?
I mean,
You
I'm
add
just
anything to
adding
it?
to what you said, which is a very strong statement about either parents or mothers who may have an affair with their children. Then it's happening in the 21st century, and it's been
100%.
happening
I
over
hear
the
it,
years.
yeah.
That most people, they feel that they want the young guys. You know, their husbands is becoming weak and tired.
It's a jengenge.
And then they seem that, they want some powerhouse that can rock the boat for them.
That's what I'm saying.
So therefore, they decided to go for that boat to rock. So it becomes a problem when you have parents or mothers who may think that way. But it's happening. But I think it happens to those who have not been good in their relationship over the years. That they carry this kind of mentality, this kind of low self-esteem, confidence level, And then some of them,
people that
yeah,
feel
and then
like-
they feel that way that, you know what, we are a group, and that group, this is what we do. You know, so you meet a lot. Say, show your friend and show yourself. And what is the motivation? Sometimes this makes them feel young. You know, like I remember going out and meeting this woman. She said that when she drinks, she feels like an 18-year-old. And this and this is you are talking of a mother who is about
she gets flirtatious. That's what it
55
is.
years old, but she's feeling like 18 because she had a vodka and the vodka is rocking inside her.
Wow.
You see? So it's the lifestyle that makes people do that. It's the sort of husband they have at home that makes them do that. Maybe he got to a stage that the husband has become an entity in the house. They are not, because some houses when you go, they're not talking together, they're not doing
But
anything
make
together.
it spicy.
But then he see his her children bringing older children, bringing their friends in the house, and they feel that I have money, I can do something, you know, and get them. Normally, women who do that are those with money, and some may also have mental health problems, just like the men.
Yeah.
You know, and it's more psychological and emotional, made them because they don't have this sense of satisfaction. They always think because they will go to this one and they think, oh, I'll get satisfaction from there. But what makes you think that going out for the younger guy will be able to satisfy you is their own question to answer. Because the fact that one is young and one is maybe old, like their husband, where they decide to chase their friends, their children's friends, is sad story.
Yeah, but
Like you said, what would you do? Some people would stop talking to their parents. A lot of family separation has happened like that, where people have stopped talking to their parents. They see them doing wrong things and they don't know how to say it. So if you are a parent and you're doing wrong things where your children are seeing you, and you need to advise yourself, you know, either because a father who wants to chase his children or daughter's friends, and there has been cases which in the media is there that I have even seen a lot where their own children partners, some parents are also chasing them. You know, this is very risky.
Yeah.
It's
seen
very
it.
sad. And yeah, so I will let you go on along with that. But to me, it's
But
a
the
mental
thing
health
is,
problems.
For me, I think you must be weak to fall for it. And it goes down to respect. Let me tell you, I've been in a situation where my friend's dad was trying to approach me. And I shut it down straight away. Because I see it, you are my dad. And I felt like you must be ashamed of yourself. You give them no attention. But some women, they'll see it. Hey, he likes me. He wants me. He could look after me. No. You shut it down right from the beginning.
If you have the strength to do it.
Yes, I agree with you with the strength. But you have to have self-respect as well.
Yes.
Some young girls, they feel like, oh, he can look after me. After all, he looks after his wife. Look at the wife. She's 50 plus, but she looks like us. So he can look after me. No. It's called self-dignity. You shut it down. You don't exchange numbers. You don't laugh with him. You don't stand in a corner with... No! It's wrong.
I like your values. But if producer, maybe we need that song. What's that girl's name? She would date your father if you leave her.
Yeah, it happens all the time. I'll go date your father.
Ebony.
Yeah, I'll go date your father.
You can do with this. You know, it's how many people have the strength to say that, you know, they want to hurt people. And in Ghana, it's very common there. That
Not just in
you
Ghana,
know,
I
in
see
our
it in
language,
the
say
UK too.
Awenga is there. The men who
Listen.
wants to chase all these young
I see
people.
in the UK
they are from-
all the time.
in UK here.
All the time. Trust me. It's not just in Ghana, in the UK too. I don't think Ghana should be the pinpoint to it. It happens. You go to a wedding or a program or a christening.
You see your granddad
they see
trying
you-
to call you.
They see you. Hey, Grace, Grace. Oh, you know, I need your number. I need you to help me with this application form. I can't do it. No. They are lying. It's because they want to have private chat with you. And me, I'm not.
They want a way to get to you.
Exactly. They want your number. Grace is not giving you my number. And as a woman, you need to be one step ahead.
Smart.
Because you know the way he's looking at.
Do you think that some parents are not training their children, so therefore they don't have that skill to be able to deal with it?
It's not about the parent. I wouldn't blame the parent. Your mom or dad cannot hold you every step of the way.
But do they guide you?
I know that's their mentality. You know, everybody wants their mom and dad to help them every step of the way. There's things that I have learned on my own that my mother and father didn't teach me. No disrespect to my mother and father. But as a human being, you learn. This is life. I'm not perfect and I will never be perfect. But you learn along the way. I've made thousands of mistakes and I'm still making them. It comes with experience. Yeah. Exactly, Queen. It's the best teacher. There's so many things that even now, I'm 30 years old, and somebody might find some situation so small, but I find it huge. But I'm only discovering how to deal with some situations. So if you're telling me, oh, Grace's dad is fine, he has money, I'm going to sleep with him. Bullshit. No, you don't do that. You're a woman and you need to respect yourself on that level. I'm not going to sleep with my dad. So think, are you going to sleep with your dad? Are you going to sleep with your mom? The same way you are thinking, I'm not going to sleep with my mom or dad. You shouldn't sleep with your friend, dad or mother. Are you not embarrassed to get undressed?
It's happening a lot
in the UK. I even try to kiss them. Hey, I'm going to maybe I like to go out with my boyfriend. Oh. How are you going to go out with them? Me, I like to taking videos. I like to kiss them. I like to touch them. How are you going to do that in public with your dad? Tell me.
They hide it. They see them and they walk past.
They are not hiding it.
Someone was saying to me that in Ghanaian funeral or parties, the things that is going on out there, you know, one eye is there, one eye is there.
Of course.
And then they see each other and they walk past. They don't talk to each other, things like that. I mean, but the same people are in church every Sunday. It's very strange where we are living.
If you're my guy, you're my guy.
So you're not going to hide. And
I'm not going to
hide. They can't tell you they're here. Don't talk to me. Until we leave here, please don't talk to me.
No. If you are my guy, you are my guy.
So fathers doing that, what message you have for them then?
Because that's what I'm saying. You have to have self-respect for yourself.
That's it.
So if you feel no disrespect to any dad or any mom, if I'm going shopping, my husband is holding my bag, or my boyfriend's holding my bag, or my concubine is holding my bag, or my partner. So if I can't do that with you in public, then full stop, the relationship is over. So don't start it.
Some people will do that with you in public.
Oh yes, they will.
Yes. In our community, is there a law that people will see they are walking with their wives, or so they go out by the girlfriend, they brush them on the side at that place.
No.
They see them and they turn around. I've seen cases where a woman went and held a man like that, saying that, "Didn't you see me? Why are you trying to avoid me? Didn't you see me?" So you are with her. Is she more better than me? You see, cases like this is happening. It's happening, and your question is a very big one. It's a very big one.
If you have agreed to be a side chick or a missus, you know how to deal with it. If the wife is around, but if you know that you are the main woman, you stand like, yes, I'm the main woman.
But would this not kill someone? You see,
kill someone,
your partner,
my happiness.
Emotional abuse. This is emotional abuse. You go out, you see someone that they are sleeping with you, doing things with you, but when they see you, they turn a blind eye and they walk away.
Oh,
they don't even want to say hello to you. They pretend they don't even know you. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are experiencing this, and I think that one have to be dumb to accept this. If you are a woman who are accepting this today, change it. Don't accept any man who see you anywhere and walk out with your partner and leave you like you are rubbish or bin. Do not accept it.
I agree with that.
And if you are a father who is dating your own children's friends, you know, I mean, I'm talking about adult children. You're not talking about under.
Oh, they do now. They like the 17s, the 18s, the 19s, the 20, 21. As 30s, we are now old, so they don't want it. They want fresh meat. That's what they say. Oh, sorry to say, I'm going back to Ghana. What do you mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So your wife that you married 20 years ago, she's not good enough, and then like you want mojamno.
Say that in English.
They want flesh blood.
That's right.
Fresh blood.
Flesh blood.
These older men want fresh blood.
No, because they want you to satisfy them the way they want to be satisfied.
Wow.
You wanted me to say I've said it now.
Yes.
Wow.
It's very interesting.
It's ongoing, and I'm your host, Queen Harriet, Omega TV UK. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. You can find us on channel 7 on Sky TV. What are we here for? We're talking about cheating. And boss, Mr. Kula, I want to ask you, Grace, have you heard that there's a saying that men is in their DNA? Have you heard
that cheating is in their DNA?
Haven't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Before I was even born, that was there.
Yeah. So I just want to ask my godfather.
Yeah. I mean,
why is it like that?
Because people are still living in those traditional way, you know, like, excuse me to say, my Muslim brothers, you know, that the acceptance, like I have a Muslim friend, for instance, who happened to have a wife, and they also have like a lot of concubines or whatever they call them on the side. Now, his own daughter also was in a relationship, and the daughter partner met someone on Facebook. So it became a big thing because the daughter would not accept for her husband to bring another woman or even have an affair outside of that. So the man called me and said, I should warn her. And I said, what are you talking about? Don't talk to me like that. He said, no, uncle, warn her. Your dad have 5 of them. I only add in 1 more. What is the problem? Go and tell her dad, I should go and tell her dad to also let all the other 4 go and keep her mom. We grew up with a mentality which in our culture, I think in terms of family values, it doesn't help us. So people think that, I am a Ashanti man, I come and I can marry 2 people. I'm Ewe. It's accepted in my culture that they can marry 2. I'm a Muslim. If I can afford 10 women, I can do it. When you have this mentality, then it's in your DNA becomes it. Because which one is an affair and which one is married? Because you have to start by cheating first to develop it if it only will develop. So this is in your DNA. This is where the concept starts from. The idea that we need that mentality. You know, if in this country, the principle, if you see people, they don't wonder. You will see in the Western world, the way they live with their partners, irrespective of the age gap and everything, they have that mentality that they have one person and they keep them. But why is it that in Africa, where we are struggling and have problems, we have this big problem? You go to Asia, it's the same thing. They want to have 2, 3 people even in one house. Then it becomes a war there, a fight. Although in the 21st century, it's going down, but it's going down even in the worst way. Before, they will show the woman they're going out with. Now people are hiding them. So yes, people think it's in their DNA. It's part of their culture. It's part of their upbringing. They did see their dad having 5 wives with 29 children or 30 children, and nobody complained. They just accept it. So it's that acceptance. Lawrence tried to say 1, 1, 1, but people now do traditional marriage. Unless we cancel that and make sure everything goes through the church, that is in your DNA. It's not ever going to stop. Unless we stop all these traditional marriages, because like someone was saying to me, if he meet you and you want to marry, he's ready. Because all you have to do is go and do traditional marriage. But if it's a wedded, then lives will stop around the world. And this is what the DNA come from.
Okay. Mr. Kula said, life will stop around the world if the men stop cheating. Is that what you?
If the traditional marriage, because the Asians are doing it.
Okay.
Asians, they have the same kind of values. Their life is like us. If you go to India, Pakistan, and all that, they all do it traditional marriage. And this problem is there. It's ingrained there. In Africa, it's there. If the man can do traditional marriage, about 100 of them, nobody will know. He's keeping all these women in villages everywhere in Angle. You go to Sunyai, he have one there. From Sunyai, he leaves to Accra. He have one there. He have one in Kumasi. He have one in Takoradi because of traditional marriage. I'm saying this, if we decide as Africa to cancel all traditional marriage and that practice to stop, peace of mind will reign for every woman. Because then, when you want to check, you go and check, he's married. Like here, you can't marry twice, you will go to prison.
But they still cheat. You can be married.
But at least it will reduce.
You can reduce, but you can still be married and cheat.
We are going to go on our last two questions, and then we'll come to an end. But before that, I would like to say thank you to Jessica, Steven, and Nanaya Umeno last week for your support. Thank you so much. We are grateful. If you are on, we are still on Omega TV UK. Time with Queen Harriet, and I'm your host, Queen Harriet. Right. Have you heard what a man can do? A woman can do it better.
100%. I agree.
So now the women are really cheating a lot.
How?
Because some of them are doing it for payback,
100%.
And some of them anger, a lot of things, emotional, psychological problems, issues, name it. So
do you know what it is?
Is it right to,
I don't think it's right for a woman to pay back. But they feel like, some men feel like that's their power of control. They feel like, I'm with you, I give you everything, you should stay home, you shouldn't do anything, you should obey what I say. Not even wife. Even if they have a wife or side, whatever. Side chick. No. If you don't pay my bills, you haven't put a ring on my finger, what makes you think I should wait for you at home?
So, hold on. So, no. If you are in a relationship and the person has not put a finger, so you will talk to other people as well.
Of course.
Is that not dangerous?
Listen, it's a free market. When you go to the market, you get bananas, apple, pear, everything.
But then, when
do
the
you
person...
taste them all?
Well, so you want to taste everything?
No, she said you don't.
No,
say
that again.
Come again.
I said, do you taste them all?
No, come again. Go back. Replay.
What I'm saying is...
You said if you go out to market and see banana, all the fruits.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, but you pick what you want.
You admire all of them.
Yeah, that's
But you don't taste them all. That's why I said, do you taste them all?
Yeah,
but that is a very dangerous, because not everyone could or would.
You can look, it's not everything you look you can touch. That's what you admire.
But sometimes it could lead you to something else.
And then it would lead me to something else. How do you know what he's doing?
But if you don't trust someone...
Has he put a ring on my finger?
No.
And even if he has, some men dash rings like lately, they can have a wife at home but still give you a ring. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Exactly. So have I made commitments in standing in front of the church? No. Have there been any witnesses?
No.
So you're giving me empty promise in my eyes. Until I can stand before God and the church community, the church society, my family. For me, a ring is a ring. Don't get it twisted or get confused. Oh, Kofi has given me a ring, and then I'm celebrating. It's joyful. No, until Kofi has taken me to the altar, and we've signed the papers. Nah, I'm going to admire. You can think I'm wrong, but that's my mentality.
So now, what does that mean? Now, does that mean that you will still be talking to other people, or
I will.
You will. Then the man finding out.
Listen, there's no wrong in talking to somebody. If you then go a step further by sleeping with them, that's why I say
most men will
when
not
you go
hang
to the
around.
market,
Most men will not hang around
then that
with a
man
woman
is
that
not
do that.
serious.
No, because
man is not
you can't be
serious about
talking to
you.
other men and then you also have your man.
No. How do you know who he's talking to?
But I mean, if you don't have evidence, why are you making assumptions?
But how do you know who he's talking to?
So your one,
Are you with him 24/7?
your one is one that is a very testing,
not testing.
for any man that you
No.
go out with. Because listen, a man, not many men will go out deep with a woman who they cannot trust and see them talking to other men. They will not marry them. Such men will never marry such women.
Then we'll keep moving.
So therefore, your movement gonna be a long.
There will be long obstacle, and I'll be ready for that.
Uh-huh.
If you are long, then I'm long. If you are short, I'm short. Don't get confused when they are buying.
Because
We are
when
getting
they are
it
buying
twisted. We are
exactly
getting it twisted.
buying you flowers. Let's go on holiday. Let's do this. Let's do that. Have he taken you to the altar?
Sorry.
Ask yourself.
Do Ghanaian men buy you flowers, or is it the ones from back home or here?
Yeah.
Because out of interest. And
Want to
you,
know who buy
Ghanaian
flowers?
women, do they want flowers?
Me, I love flowers.
You love flowers.
Let me
because
tell
you have this upbringing here,
No,
but
no, no.
those from
No,
back home, they
no,
don't
no.
want no flowers.
It's not that I'm bringing.
I'm not making stereotypical views or assumptions, but those from back home, many will tell you that don't waste money on flowers.
Me,
They
I love
want something
flowers.
that they can touch their hands with.
Listen, the materialistic things doesn't bother me. Me, if you buy me flowers, it's the best thing you can ever do for me. If you buy me wine, it's the best thing you can ever do for me. If you buy me chocolate, I'm not a chocolate girl, but I feel like it's the thought and the gesture that counts. You don't need to go to the designer shop to buy me this and this and this and this. No, that's what I was saying before. You need to be independent, strong woman. I'm not gonna wait for you to go and buy me. Oh, let's go to Louis Vuitton. Let's go to Gucci. Before you go into Louis Vuitton and Gucci, me, I already have that. See what I mean? For me, it's the thought that counts.
But you see, changing the mentality is very
listen,
difficult
every
with a
day.
Ghanaian man.
No. Every day, hey, okay, Grace, let me cook you breakfast. Let me cook you breakfast. Oh, please, someday. Oh, Grace, let me take you out for breakfast. Some Ghanaian men will not do it. One. He'll be calculating how much he's going to spend at the restaurant. See? Whereas a Ghanaian man was brought up here, or Englishman, they won't care. Even if he takes you to a restaurant, spend £200, £300. But it's the thought that counts. Something different, something exciting. But they'll be calculating money. Oh, £5 in Ghana, whatever. No, I'll block you and cut you off. I don't have time for that.
But then you'll be changing them a lot. Because then it's
I'm
risky.
not going to change them, because I will find a man that is in the same caliber or similar values, integrity as me.
Different planet or the same planet?
The same planet.
Okay.
Then you're not looking in the right places. Trust me. There's some man.
Because
I
listen,
met a Ghanaian man that's very similar to me. Trust me.
that's good. But I just want to say this, that I mean, this lady was telling me how he felt that her husband was putting on weight. I'm just giving an example. So now she feels that vegetables and things like salad, it could reduce the amount of this, what do you call this food? This cholesterol, like fufu and all this stuff. The man said he's not a cow to be eating all these things, This is the mentality he's grown up with.
Show him.
You know, but if they are willing to learn.
Show him.
If they are willing to learn.
Oh no. Listen. A woman knows how to satisfy a man. Trust me.
If they
Then you're not, sorry to say it, but then you don't know your man. This is why they'll go out and cheat. Yeah? My love, you know what? Today I want us to try something else. I want us to go to so-and-so restaurant. I know it's not your typical thing that we do, but I want us to try. It's the way you even speak to them. It's your
This
time.
is not Ashtown man, no. This is
It's
not
your
Ashanti town. Alaba men you are talking about here.
No.
These men, they don't want to listen. They want the Abenku a lot that you are telling them about this.
You look so handsome today. You are wearing your African wear. Hey, tomorrow I'm going to Louis and I'll buy you a Louis shirt. My darling, you know, yesterday you was looking so fine. You look handsome. You are gorgeous. Look at you.
But today, put on this.
Today, I want you to put on this. I've got a surprise for you. The way you will speak to the guy, your dialect, your atmosphere, and you're looking fine yourself, that man will fall for it straight away.
But it depends. This is what I'm saying.
So that woman of yours is boring.
This man the woman is trying their best to do things like this. They say, "Hey, this woman, maybe you want to charm me, or is some trick."
Then charm him.
Is some
Flatter
trick.
him with your
They will
eyes.
say, "You see, you have your good intentions has become a suspicious mind."
Then
For a Ghanaian, our upbringing, some of the you have a clear mind.
listen,
So these people will
the
say.
thing is, they say your upbringing, you live in London.
But the whole thing is that when you have a good intention,
you
he
live
is
in
thinking
London.
that you are plotting something
But you live
against
in
him.
London.
Why is she so nice all of a sudden?
What
you
do
know,
you
so
mean?
it's something that most men will say.
Right.
This woman, she changed you for some
I
reason.
think we will come again. We have to.
So
come
this
to
woman-
part two.
Yes, this woman, she's now changed you. All of a sudden, she's so nice to be. She must be in some kind of
Mr.
trick.
Kula, right from the beginning of this conversation, I said, it's the way you sustain them. How you get them, they will say how you lose them. But for me, it's how you sustain them. So, today, I'm not doing adverts for anybody. Oh, my darling, let's go to Julius. No, today we're going to Locum. You get what I'm saying?
Let me come in. Let me ask Mr. Kula our last question. What can we do as women? I'm asking you because you're a man.
Yeah.
To stop our men from cheating. What do you expect from us?
I think it's a very strong question and right on point. What can most women do to be able to avoid their men cheating? Yes. One, I mean, you have to live like a family. You know, they are your friends. They are your everything. I mean, these days, like my friend would say, his phone is in a car boot, and he's at home with his wife. Look at this. They have two phones. One is in a car boot. One is there, or the phone is always on silent. It's very difficult. You know, you have to have this kind of free life. I just give this an example. You have to have this kind of free spirit between you. You are able to talk about everything without offense. If you are able to do that, you move on. You are able to have a love in you. You know, build a strong communication and understanding. That means your financial position, everything, not everybody doing things in secret. Sometimes it becomes difficult. You need to have a heart of forgiveness. You know, how much do you take in when your husband or your partner, your boyfriend, when you are unhappy with something? Do you stop talking to them or do you talk? You know, how do you interact with each other? That attachment is very important. One thing that drives men out of the house, where a lot of women don't know, is about respect. Respect is very important. How much do you take pride in your partner? Some people, they gossip, their partners is the gossip of the town. Everybody they meet, they will say bad things about this man. Everybody they meet, they want to say bad things about them. Some women, you cannot say a word against their partners. Hey! The way they will challenge you and even abuse you in the end, about you talking bad about their partners. Why are they so strong? Why do they have that intelligence to do that? You're building something strong. When the man knows you value him, he said, oh, look, it's like I've not spoken to my wife, but when he gets home, he knows is what his wife has cooked. Today is Friday. He knows. Oh, Friday we don't eat at home. When the husband was leaving to work, you said, listen, and you are not going anywhere today. Leave money here. Let me buy something. When you come, we eat. You build that communication. And
so I'm saying, I said this right from the beginning.
Do not let family, don't talk about too much about your family things to outsiders. Sometimes these people are your enemies. I've known a case where a woman, she just came. She came to me. She said to me, look, I know your partner, I'm friends with them, but I'm also there. We are all a family. So if she's not there and you are free, come to me. When things like this is happening, how do you control yourself? So the main thing is that you need to have values as a woman. You need to also want to build. If you don't commit a man, don't expect that man is going to be around. If you're not careful, your life will be a waste. Some women, they plan. You need to plan and commit him. How do you commit him? Are you buying a house? Are you doing things together? That when this man leaves, he knows that, look, it cost me a lot to build this house. And I'm not going nowhere because he doesn't want to go. Even if they are outside, one woman was saying, I will not leave him until death do us apart. So if the husband is outside and he call and he's sitting here and it's even 1 o'clock, the husband will pick you up. They don't do things secret. They are open to each other. They build together. Their children, they plan the way they want the children to go. The children's schoolwork, they plan. They are able to plan that, I finish work this time, you finish work this time, you will be at home with the children, I come, I do this. It's like as a team, working together. But one thing is that people go to work and they are able to work as a team. People go to work, they take everything, commandments of work, supervision, everything, they direct it. But at home, they are not able to do it. Because they have this cross. If you have a friend who you think is misleading you, you need to cut them out. It's better to build your family. Because the same people will laugh at you. Some are friends, they are jealous of your relationship and they want it to break. They will do anything to break it. Thank you. My last one, please, is this. Okay. I'm a Christian. Yeah. But I won't say that people have to rely too much on the churches. Depends on the experience of the pastors. Okay. A lot of pastors have led people into astray when they have difficulties in terms of aggressive behavior or relationship, things are happening. They are giving wrong advice. And because they don't have the skills, they don't have that training, that they will be able to bring these people together. And instead of them getting a counselor to pay them to work for them as a church, pastors decide to do themselves. But when you talk to the pastor, they lack that skill because you need that innovation, that skill to be able to do it. And if that is a secret of life, it's something that someone have to go and learn. And my message to Ghanaian pastors or any pastor is that, you know what, if you don't have the skills, if your church member come up with a problem, don't assume that it's easy problem and you can solve it when you know you cannot solve it. Please let them seek professional advice. I'm talking to all the community, and what I'm saying is that if you are a pastor anywhere in the world watching this program, if you know you don't have the skills, the necessary skills to deal with your church members' issue, please employ someone to come in and let them help you to deal with it. Or refer them to appropriate agencies who may be able to work with them. Yeah. A lot of them take you on themselves and they are not able to help them. But above all, have a heart of forgiveness, and you will grow with your partners.
Thank you. Miss Enchi.
Okay.
What do you expect from our men, our fathers, our brothers, our uncles, your husband, your boyfriend? what do you expect? What do you want from them to stop going around looking for fruit, admiring, all those things? You understand? What do you want?
I've said this right from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's how you get them, it's how you sustain them.
Okay.
I feel like you can't put so much blame or pressure on the guy.
Okay.
For example, you may be with a guy for so many years or so many months, and I said this before, even the tidying of yourself or of the house, once you know you've married them or you know you've been with them for a long time, all those things stop.
Okay.
Why have you stopped doing your nails? Why have you stopped cleaning the house?
Okay.
Because you know you've got them. You need to sustain that. Don't lose yourself and then you lose yourself in your relationship. Be the woman you are and continue with that and build together within your relationship. Keep it spicy. Oh, I can't do this because I need to take the children here. Deal with your children and deal with your man. Deal with the children and deal with your wife. And you sustain that all together. That's all I can say. And that's what I have observed in the many years that I've been around married people, or even in my own relationship or others' relationship. Sustain them, and I feel like you go a long way.
Okay.
Keep it going. Don't just stop.
Before I come to Godfather for our last word, I would like to appreciate Dovina for my beautiful hair. In case you are looking for nice hair, then I recommend her to you. Her number is 07539515575. 07539515575. And my makeup is from Miss Sewa. And her number is 07454742941. 07454742941. Godfather, your last word, and then
my last word is that relationship.
Omega.
My last word is that relationship is a long journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey that needs a lot of sacrifice.
Okay.
If you cannot make sacrifices, you can't be in a relationship.
Okay.
There is no perfect way of running a relationship. A number of times, people have meet other people who may have mental health problems. Even in one house where they have issues with, like, washing the plate.
Yeah.
Little things. You put something there, your partner you meet, she wants something in a certain way, or the men, they want things in a certain way. You are doing it the other way. One woman was telling me that her husband doesn't like bath. The man, when she met him, he was bathing once a week. Because he went to boys' school. He went to uni, and when he was in university, you're not bathing. So, through guidance, coach, and supporting
each other.
Yes, it works. So, there's no one perfect way. But do not become very disrespectful in that journey. It's a journey. And within that journey, be honest to each other. Be truthful to each other. And above all, love them. Do not let others dictate for you. Like one is saying that, oh, my husband, he doesn't give me anything. Then another person saying their husband is giving you the whole world. But when you go through, nothing is there. They're just artificial, confusing other people's, making them become jealous and putting blame on others. So that pressure is what is killing a lot of relationship. That pressure, you are driving that person from your house. You are living happily, you got married happily. And another thing I want to bring in is that in our culture, those who goes to all these voodoo people, lesser gods and things like that, when you met the man or when you met the woman, you met them walking without going to these lesser gods people. And you like each other and then you love each other. All of a sudden, you decided to go to these people. They can't give you that love. They will give you poison to kill these people slowly. So don't go for them. Don't go. I was asking someone the other day that going to this lesser bosom in Ghana they call them traditional gods or what?
Fetish priests.
Fetish priests. These people, you go there and you are standing there. They say you are pregnant. So if you do DNA, whose DNA is going to be? Is it going to be the bosom, or the spirit, or the person you are living with? When they say they have helped you to be pregnant, this is very dangerous practice, and people should take note of all these things. That love conquers all. You know, be your own, be yourself, be respectful. No, look, every man like a respectable woman. And every woman also wants a hardworking man who is also respectful. Do not downgrade other people. How can you, the man, the woman is more intelligent than you, but you want to make yourself like you have to control everything? That house is not going to work. It's like you going to work and you know that as a manager, you have a manager who controls you, but you want to say that you know more than your manager. Yes, he is the manager. You have to give them that respect. So respect each other, work together. Above all, like I said, a heart of forgiveness, and you love your journey.
Thank you so much. On that note, time with Queen Harriet has come to an end. Today's episode has come to an end. Thank you very much. I've taken something home. I've learned something, and I believe you've taken yours as well. They say life is a teacher. The more you live, the more you learn. Until next time, thank you very much, Team Omega. Continue to watch Omega Live TV. Good night. See you next week. Bye.